Hello everybody, this is Tish, just doing what I do. Subdivision gardener. I am in my garage at my indoor greenhouse grow area. I have completed plenty of seeds. My peppers has been germinating since the 7th of um, I put one. That's not right. It was the 7th of February. There's something right. I put one. So I have to make sure I remind myself that on all my peppers I put January, but it was February the 7th. Anyway, they've been germinating since 7th of February. I see one that has come up just a little bit. My grand bell peppers, it seems like those are trying to come up a little bit quicker. But the other ones, I haven't seen anything come up yet. They're on the heat mat, no light yet. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and put up my lights now. I did order some more heat mats because I'm planning on getting another shelf. I have two greenhouse shelves for my growing section, grow station. And I'm going to get a regular utility cart that I have for, like the one I have, the 4 tiers that I have for my canning, for my canning supplies, and that the jars that I can, my canning station. So now I'm gonna get one or two of those, and I'm gonna use shop lights on that, and have a couple more grow stations, because this year I'm overgrown like I did last year, but I have a purpose this year. This year I'm gonna do just like I did last year, have my plants out and have it for my community as a you know how you have a garage sale, yard sale. Well, I'm gonna have a plant sale, garage plant sale, and also I am help building a garden for one of my sisters down in the area I used to live in the Charleston area. So I'll be taking some of the starts that I have that I'm doing here and help starting her garden up down there. And I will take you along for the journey on that as well. If I didn't say before, this is Miss Tish, just doing what I do, subdivision gardener. Also, I want to let you know, please subscribe to my channel before I forget to tell you. And hit that like button, the like, thumbs up for the like, and as well as the subscription to subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos that will be coming out. So anyway, I wanted to show you how I'm putting up my lights here on my grow station. I have done two sections already, and now I'm doing the third section. So I'm gonna take you on that third section, and then I'm gonna show you how I put it on the other one. One thing I do, I had this for 1 year. I got these two last year, and the lights. I just got more mats this year, but I had 4 mats. I got 4 more mats, and then and I had got, I forgot how many lights, but these are those lights like these that comes in that pack. Let me show you if I can bring them up. I'll drop them. These right here. They're good. And last year I think it was okay, but I think my plants are too far. So I'm gonna have to put up a box and make it a taller tier. So when it's ready, it can be right underneath the light. I think I had them down a little bit long, make it a leggy, but I would not suggest. This is great for small spaces. I think it's wonderful and everything else. But my suggestion, I think this year I want some more sturdier that can use multi-uses. Like if I get the utility cart, I can multi-use it for other things as well, storing stuff. My when the season is over from when I'm doing this and everything is outside for the spring, I can put all my things for my gardening, starting my seeds, start everything on that shelf, and I can multi-purpose use that. So, and also the shop lights, I noticed that they got a chain that they can come down closer, and then you can bring it up where you need to. So that is my idea going to next go around. One thing I do like about this, and I think it's great, is because my garage now in the season it get kind of cold and cool, but it has a tarp like a enclosed greenhouse plastic that go over it, and it helps keep the heat in with the mat and everything else. You can see the condensation coming from the plastic. And also I bought this thermometer from the Dollar Tree, and I put it up inside the plastic so I can know the temperature what's inside of my indoor greenhouse. And I think that's wonderful. I always have one of those up in there, and I did that this year. I didn't do it last year, but I think that would be a great aspect. My heating mats is not a temperature control, so, and I don't put my plants directly on it. I put it in a box. And I also, on this wire mat, it doesn't have, it have holes in, you know, and no plastic runner is on it. So I made my own runner from simply buying these mats from the dollar. So you get like 2 or 4 in a pack for $1.25, and I put that on the bottom of it, and then put my heat mat on top. I'm already seeing gnats. It might be coming from outside, I'm not for sure, because I do have my garage door open, and I think some of my soil is open. So I know the peat moss, so I have to cover it up with a bag when I'm not using it. And also my soil, if I don't use all my soil when I'm planting that time, I'm gonna have to cover it up and bag it up, so I won't be having those gnats try to come in and have a harvest in my area. But I always sterilize my soil before I plant my seedlings with hot water. I do that. Okay, so let me show you. I'm gonna take you on down here and show you exactly how I'm doing this. So I'm gonna bring you down some. Okay, right here. So now I gotta do the bottom one. Okay. So let me make sure everything's up. All right. Hopefully that hole and you will not fall off. So I'm gonna show you what I did. I did one already on this side. So now I'm going to be picking this up. I connected. They have cables and wires to connect to each one. The first time I used this, I had adhesive, the sticky adhesive that was on the back of them, the strips. But you know, once you're using that 1 year, you don't have any more of those, and you have to go purchase them. I said I was not doing that. I went and got a pack of zip ties, and I got these, and zip tie everything underneath of it. So I'm going to put this in here like that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring you a little closer, okay? Hold on just a second. All right, so I got my zip tie here, and it's one already here. And on here, it's kind of challenging because you got to make sure, I like to make sure everything is even. So I'm going to put it in here. I know it's going through here. Put my light through there. And I'm going to just do it just a little bit. I don't want to do it tight because it's a little opening right up in this light fixture that I'm going to slide that zip tie under. Okay. There you go. One side and on the other. And then once I got that, I'm gonna zip tie some more. But I'm not gonna do it tight yet until I put the other one up to where I want it. I want it in the middle right here, and I'm gonna use 2 of my wire fixtures area to secure it. I'm not gonna do it just on one because it makes it kind of loose. And then once I got that, I'm gonna zip tie some more. But I'm not gonna do it tight yet until I put the other one up to where I want it. I want it in the middle right here, and I'm gonna use 2 of my wire fixtures area to secure it. I'm not going to do it just on one because it makes it kind of loose. So now I got my zip ties, and you can get smaller zip ties, shorter, so you don't have to cut so much. I found out that these ones was on sale for $1, so I purchased these ones. I didn't look for the size because I know I can always cut them. So once I get them up secure the way I want it, so right here where I got this at, I'm going to zip tie this piece over here, and this will be ready to connect to my next section over here. And I'm going to see, because I think these are two different sets of lights, and I want to know, I got to see if that is a connection, can it hooks up with that. So we're going to see, because these ones right here is lights that's all connected together. So let me see, put them out here. And I usually take them and bring them. Okay, I'm going to speed through this one a little bit more. So, because I wanted to tell you what happened. Once I had plugged up all these lights, I tried to turn them on. And guess what? They didn't work. They didn't work. They only last 1 year. I bought those lights a year ago for last year. It was wonderful. So I knew I didn't have to buy any lights. But these lights did not work. After I put in all this work to show y'all how to set the lights up. Isn't that something? Well, so I'm going to continue to show you how to put up these lights if you decide to buy them on Amazon. They're perfect and wonderful lights, but it didn't work for me the second year. It was only a 1 year use. So I decided to go with the shop lights on my next one. These ones was bought by a different company because they had 4, but they all connected. So they're not going to run off the same plug as the other 4 I have in there. So they're made a little bit different, but it does the same thing, same heating, advocate and everything. So let me see. Everything even. See if they hold up just a couple seconds, minute or 2, so I can put this in here. No, it didn't. So I'm gonna have to try to bring that in this. So can I do it one more time? Stay up, stay up, stay up. So it'd be easy for me to get my zip tie under. One more before that falls off. Let me see. Make sure I got the same where I'm putting it at. Okay. All right, zip tied in. I got it on the same rows, and that is done for that. I was wondering, what do you like to do when you're gardening and it's nice and quiet, you know? And I like to listen to my Audible book. I'm an Audible book reader. I love it, especially when I'm doing things I can be able to use through my Audible books while I'm continually doing the things within, you know, around the house and all that stuff. I like Audible books. I'm not sponsored by them, affiliated. Just let you know things that I like to use and do. I don't like an idle mind. I like to keep my mind occupied and focused. I like to stay focused on things. And that fell again. But it's going to work. There you go. Caught you. And now I can just stick the other one up on here. Find out where I'm at. Right here. Alright. So now I'll stick this wire. It's very warm out here today. Nice day to be out in the garden. And I do have some work to do out there too. I wanted to put this up and then start my herbs. I started tomatoes, I started peppers, and now I want to start my herbs also, and drop some onion seeds and stuff, because I like green bunch onions. I like those. So I'm going to be starting those. And I don't know, I think I missed the window for my regular onions. Put it on this side. But the onion bulbs, but I'm gonna still plant them. I still will be able to get some onions because I did not plant them when I was supposed to. It was so rainy here lately. I didn't get a chance to get out, and then I've been doing work and had to do other things, you know. So it's not the only thing I do. So I have this, and I'm going to go over the other side and secure it as well. Okay. So yeah, so I'm finished with this row, and I have one more row to do. And I just wanted to show you how I secure my lights onto my indoor greenhouse grow station, and how I get that prepared for my seedlings and the new seedlings that coming in. So I just wanted to show you that briefly, and I hope you got some out of it. And from my experience from the first year when I did the seed starting on these two indoor greenhouses, I had wheels on one of them. I don't know where I put the wheels at, so I'm gonna see if I can get some more wheels. It's the wheels that comes on them plastic carts that you put together. So I'm gonna see if I can get some more wheels to put underneath these grow towers, grow stations, so it can be easy for me to wheel the whole section, whole greenhouse out when it's time to do my weaning off, to have it outside for a little bit and bring them in. So I'm going to see about that, because the next one I have is going to have wheels. So make sure I'm going to see if I can find some more wheels to be able to put on these two. And I know what type they are, so I'm believing you probably could buy them individually so you can put on these as well. So that would be great. One of them came with one and one didn't, and I don't know what those are. And maybe they come up. Hopefully they will. You know, on a Bible One set. But I'm gonna finish this up, and I want to make sure I tell you again, hit like and subscribe so you won't miss any of the content that I'll be putting out soon. It's gardening season now. I'll be outside more, doing more gardening, as well as making more aprons for myself, for my gardening aprons. And also I'll be doing some cooking for my fresh vegetables and herbs and stuff that I'll be getting from my garden. And maybe you'll be able to see me. This year I want to do something different with the cooking, so stay tuned. I don't want to tell you too much, but I think it's going to be great what I want to do once I set up the station to do it. But other than that, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for just being a part of my page. It's a journey, and you just have to keep doing what you do. And I believe do what God tells you to do. So if God tells you to get up there and start doing it. Don't allow your mind deteriorate you or to stop you from going forth to do what He calls you to do. If He says start talking about what you do, start talking what you do. He told me call it Tish is doing what I do. And I remember my sister for church, if she ever watches this, Kat Coleman, Dr. Kat Coleman, Catherine Coleman, when I first started out doing Tish Camp, a camp for educational camp for kids in the summertime, under other circumstances, and I will tell you that story one day. But I remember one thing she said. She said, just do what you do. And so from that moment on, I remember that. And I didn't understand what she said, didn't understand what it was about. And I asked God, I went into prayer, asking God, seeking Him for it. And He showed me what she meant. And from there on, I just been doing what I do. And I've been loving what I do. Because what I do is a joy, bring joy to me and to others. And so this page was created, and the name came up from already in existence, from what my sister has said and Christ has said one time, just do what you do. So thank you for tuning in to just doing what I do with Miss Tish. YouTube page, and thank you for subscribing and sharing it with other friends and other people maybe on your page about what I do. And you get out there and do what you do. Just do what you do, and the rest will follow. The rest will come. Okay, be blessed, and until next time, bye now.